Hey, what's up? This is Naka.
And Pengidad.
And we went to go see All You Need Is Kill. Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt.
It was pretty cool.
Sounding like an advertisement now, aren't I?
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna start it off with manga spoilers. Just in case anyone that, you didn't know that this is a spoiler cast. This is a spoiler cast.
Right.
So I'm gonna spoil the movie and the manga. The manga is
Humanity wins.
Right. The the movie's based on, or the rights were bought from, I forget the name of it, but basically it was for the manga, or not manga, but light novel, All You Need Is Kill. And pretty much they didn't take, with like the names and the styles and everything, they didn't take a whole lot of like creative liberties, I guess. And the only differences are, the characters' names and like the suits that they wore, and but they also totally changed like the way the plot plays out at the end. But pretty much we're looking at the same kind of concept. He replays the same day, so on and so forth. But the main differences are in the Edge of Tomorrow. They kind of do like the actual like going to kill the brain thing, where in the manga he just does it to escape the repeating day after day after day, and he has to sacrifice what's her face to get out of it. So I guess it's a little more sad, a little more darker in the manga, but yeah.
So you don't know if they won or not in the manga.
Right, it's like a cliffhanger in the manga.
So it's a bit more ambiguous.
Right. The style's definitely more like dark. It's got that dark tone to it. That's
cool. It kind of reminds me of I Am Legend, but better.
Right.
Because I was disappointed in the Hollywood ending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Hollywood, like, oh, it's a happy ending. Ooh, it's like, he got reset to the beginning. Oh, he gets to, relive whatever. Oh, with the fucking Tom Cruise smile and everything.
Honestly, I really would have hoped that either he got reset to the beginning, or he at least just,
eternal stalemate.
No, I was gonna say like he dies at the bottom of the brain,
right.
and that's it.
That's it. Right.
The battle's over before it's even fought. I would be cool with that.
They do add a lot more of the Hollywood like sci-fi lore to it, where it's like they've evolved the ability to do blah blah blah, and it's hive mind and everything. The only thing that the original story had was that there were the alphas and the regulars, and they worked as like sort of a network instead of how they were talking about in the movie, where it's like, this is the brain, this is the blah blah blah. It's like it's not as ambiguous. It's very like it gives you too much information, I think. So, but it's still cool. I mean, it's satisfying, I guess. It gives me my sci-fi boner.
If they lost, I would be cool with the story. If there was a draw, I would be cool with the story. If they won, cool. I just really hated that Tom Cruise smile at the end.
Yeah, they could have picked a better actor than Tom Cruise. But,
honestly, they could have put anybody there, and I would have been happy with
it. There is another thing about the manga that kind of stuck out as a little more interesting, is that he was like he goes like the main character, which is Keiji, and they just rename him Cage because that's how you say it in Japanese or American or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways, the Emily Blunt character, I forget her name.
I don't care.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. She wields an axe, like this huge axe, and the reasoning behind it was that you don't have to expend ammo, you don't run out of ammo. It's really heavy, and it takes a lot of like skill to like not kill yourself while you're swinging it because it's so heavy. But it goes through the whole like you know, he has to turn off the auto stabilization, like the stuff that a movie couldn't really cover, like the detail that a movie couldn't cover, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's like intricacies to like the suit and like just a lot of interesting like.
So they cut down all that to make
Right.
for more screen time for the plot.
For the plot, right? So they sacrifice like cool stuff for plot, basically. Which
That tends to happen.
That's a Hollywood thing, so whatever.
I'm not disappointed because that tends to happen when you translate from media to media.
Hey, there's something wrong with the suit.
Yeah. And they just time traveled it.
There's something wrong with your suit.
Yeah.
Because
I don't.
Because I don't give a fuck about the plot. Dead guy in it.
Yeah, time travel.
The iron. Oh man, holy crap! They were playing puns. Like it was puns the whole time. It was hilarious.
Actually, I was very amused.
Like time travel puns. Like.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, he just kept dying at the same spot every time.
Yeah. There was another. I guess there's another intricacy that they totally, I think, fucked. Not fucked completely, but they sort of like didn't really elaborate on how or why. Is that there's more of a butterfly effect in the manga. You know, if he says something slightly different, the outcome of what happens in the battle or whatever turns out differently.
Yeah.
Like whatever he does, a little change makes a huge difference in the long run, and it makes it really. He does it like 200 or I think it was 159 times in the manga, and this time it looked like he did it like thousands. So, you know, which is kind of weird since you know he can time everything like that. So whatever.
Again, I didn't mind it. It seemed pretty cool. The way it flowed, everything just
Better than Oblivion. Oblivion was just dumb.
Everything just went together. And also, this is one of those movies that I kind of hate it when I can see it as better as a game.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see this as a game.
Because it's designed like one.
Yeah, that's how a lot of these action movies are. But this one, if they try to translate this into a game, I'd want to shoot myself in the fucking head.
Oh, time to reset.
Yep. Even though it's like they keep saying like they kept making video game references like game over and hard reset, soft reset, that kind of jazz.
Yeah.
If you get damaged, you know.
Oh no, the best scene by far I think was definitely the thing where he's talking to the general and he's like, dude, I don't know how many times I've talked to you, but she's shot you like more than a few times.
Yeah.
So it's like
I actually love when he finally gets it.
he's like,
I don't know.
I don't know what to do. And they just ambush him. They're like,
honestly, when I got to that part, like, cool, I know what to say now, and just shot myself in the head.
All right. And she just turns around, bam,
like, cool, boom.
No hesitation.
I don't know. It felt like life was being played with quick saves.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Just quick save.
It feels like it's like the frustrations that you go through in a video game and you're like, damn it, but you have to deal with like the pain of actually dying and shit. So it's like you just get like you could see in his like he was starting to get that like I'm so fucking done with this game. I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. It's so fucking annoying.
And then when he died at the end, he was like he was looking around like we were like, oh fuck no,
Right.
like no, no, I fucking can't do this, no.
But
Also,
yeah,
I kind of wish he would like shoot himself in the head to see like, am I at the time wizard now?
yeah. That's another thing that left out with the manga was there's this thing right at the beginning, and I think the movie was dragged on for exposition's sake or whatever. But basically on like the third iteration, the third time, you know, like he goes, you know, and the what's her face like kneels down and asks him like something about sushi or something like that, and he's like and dying and everything, and she does that to ask to like understand a culture before assuming something because she read it in a book. So she was more interesting as a character, I think. But still, anyways, from that point, at the second iteration, he's like, that didn't happen. So he's like, all right, whatever, I'll just do it again. You know, do what I think I saw. And he starts to see cracks, and he's like, wait a minute, I've done this before. And on the third one, he's like, hey, buddy, that's in the bunk above me, give me your gun. I want to see your gun. He's like, what do you want? What do you see my gun for? He's just like, I'll give it right back to you. And he just goes, poof, it blows his brains out. And he wakes up. He's like, oh, so that's what that is.
Oh, he did.
He's like that moment of realization. It's like, fuck.
So he didn't catch on that as quick as Tom Cruise.
Right. Tom Cruise caught on like immediately, and
well, I guess that would
bother me a little bit.
Again, I believe that was just for movie sake.
Right, for the movie thing, right? So it was just funny how he just like takes a gun, eats it, blows the brains out. You got to read it. It's drawn by the same artist who did Death Note. So they basically look like Death Note characters.
Is it as annoying to read as Death Note? Because then I'll just pass.
Not even close.
Isn't it, like, because Death Note?
It's way more interesting than Death Note.
Because Death Note's not a bad story. It's
just slow and boring as fuck. That's all.
It's just so thick.
Yeah. It's sort of like how the movie did it halfway through, where it was just like, he's like death, fuck, and then just go right back to that scene. They do that same like cut scene where he's like training himself basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like when they were? Did it have the scene where they were going to war and it's like, all right, left 1, 2, 3 step, right, left, right.
Yeah. No, that's literally. Well, I think it was a little more intricate in the movie.
Well, yeah.
But yeah,
like
pretty much. Yeah.
Because
it was like, you know, he had to go do the military drills. He had to go and like, you know.
No, I'm talking about when he's like, I remember on the battlefield, we took 2 steps left, 2 steps right, then we died. So let's take 2 steps left, 2 steps left.
There's better character development in the manga only because they've got more time to work with. Yeah. So, but that's besides that. What was I thinking of?
You were trying to persuade me to read a book that I already planned on reading.
Right. No, something beyond that. It was. I don't remember.
Shoot yourself.
Oh yeah, the manga's way gorier. Like way gorier.
I believe it.
Like, okay, so I'll give you this story. You know the thing where he goes to London and he's just kind of like, la di da da da. I'm just gonna avoid everything, right? He does that in the manga. So you're taking things from the manga, and instead of that, and this takes place in Japan, not London, where difference.
I kind of figured it's a manga,
right? Difference, duh, obviously. But he goes, and he takes like this side road or whatever, and he finds this like. This old guy and like his grandson or something like that, and they're just like, oh hey, you're a soldier, you should be out there, you know, like the same as the movie. And right as he says that, he gets his head blown off by one of the things, and then the kid just gets blown away. It's just like, he's like, oh shit, and then he gets like a hole blown through him, so he's like, yeah, like the gore and the torture is there. Like
it's like when she said, "Oh, there's a hole in your chest." You never saw the hole in his chest.
Yeah, it was just a little mark on his armor or whatever. Yeah. But they took that part of it from the manga, but not her kneeling down and like, I'll wait here until you die.
Yeah. Again,
like more character development, obviously, more time. They could have done that. I don't know.
Like, I know if there was ever a Battle Angel Alita turned into a Western film, a lot of things that I loved about it are going to be sacrificed, and they're going to get rid of a lot of nudity.
Yeah, they Americanized it.
Yeah.
Which is not a good thing in a lot of cases. But sometimes good.
I fear as
long as they don't kill the original.
I breathe a sigh of relief that the Cowboy Bebop movie just got nixed out of pre-production.
Yeah. See, that's the thing is, if you can imagine it better as an anime, it failed as a Hollywood movie.
Same with Akira.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Right. So, like, this movie failed to me then.
Okay.
It failed in those respects. It succeeded in it's a Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
But it failed as a,
going into this blind.
Beyond that.
going into this blind, I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
I would buy
by
it.
itself, right?
I will.
If I didn't read that manga, I'd be like,
I would be happy with it.
best movie ever. Because just
good,
just because of like how it was constructed. So
it told the story very well. The pacing was very good,
right.
And it handled time travel for a movie that it does base itself around time travel very well.
If it fits within multiple worlds theory, I'm good with it, and it did. So.
Oh shit!
Oh damn! He's out.
What the fuck, homeless guy?
Dude, get out of the street. There's a sidewalk for real.
Homeless guy.
Almost killed someone.
That's awesome.
Good thing I reacted to that. Damn. Okay, so
homeless guy.
Short breakdown. You want to start or you want me to start? Things you
good,
like.
bad, better?
Yeah.
Good. Story. How everything went together and pacing. I'm happy with all of that. Bad.
I know I'm going to say the same thing as you, too.
Like, I'm okay with the casting of Tom Cruise, but that fucking that fucking smile at the end.
Yeah, the fucking smile at the end.
Like, if that's how good it was, that you're just mad about 2 seconds of film at the end of the damn movie. That's a good thing.
Oh, was there a Tom Cruise running scene?
Yes.
Like
a lot.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Tom Cruise. Sorry. Almost killing us again. Or, well, instead of another person, it's us.
Anyway. What they could have done better? I don't know.
It's kind of had a kill feel to it, didn't it? Only with time travel. The reason I say kill is because aliens come on an asteroid, they land, it gives a person a superpower.
And it gives them the illusion that they're in control, but they're not. Yep.
And then there's like a hive mind.
Yep.
And it's like kill. Holy shit. Do mangas all like share the same thing with light novels or something?
Nah, that's fine.
Anyways, okay. So.
I don't know what they could have done better. I would have liked it with a cast of unknowns, but
can we table that for a sec so you can think? Give you some time.
Go.
Right.
You go through your stuff.
All right. So, good was they significantly improved the design of the aliens, because in the manga it was like they were just like weird like balls of monster. I don't know, but they significantly improved the design of the monsters, the mimics. The bad, I'm gonna say Tom Cruise, but since you already said it, I'm gonna pick something else. The mech design. The mech design was garbage. They basically just like cherry picked it right out of freaking Elysium, and yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And yep, and just be like, roll with it. It's like no armor, no future, like like whatever. Meh. Okay. But something I would change. Something I would change is sorry. The bad being that they weren't designed like they were meant to protect anything. So it's like you get shot by these things, like, oh, you're not going to survive because you're not wearing armor, you fucking idiots. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so go ahead.
No, just I see that now, and I bet you there was like some sort of copyright, like, because the only thing I can think of to make it a good, decent like future armor would be like Space Marines from StarCraft, and there's probably like some sort of weird copyright. And if you can't think of another better one,
they look like Ava in the manga, like human-sized Ava. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So there's most likely some kind of reason behind it, but anyways, yeah. Something you change.
Or it was probably a budget thing, since they wasted most of their budget on Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Because if you looked at some of the armor pieces, were like moving around like they were just plastic, and they just put the sound effects over top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things you change. Tell me.
There's nothing. I liked it. I had fun.
You can throw that away if you want. I mean, all right. You don't have to answer all of them.
Just I liked it. The only thing that I probably would have changed is the whole seeing the happy ending.
Oh yeah, don't have a happy ending. Yeah, that's a good thing to change. Yeah,
Like, either leave it, hey, we exploded and we won, or hey, did we win? Did we lose? I don't know.
Don't want it to be
or you get to it and it's just you're back at the beginning, and it's like,
Right.
and Tom Cruise is equally like, oh no.
We missed the first 10 minutes of the movie, so
Apparently
they recapped it, so it's like, that's cool.
Apparently, we got to the beginning when so
Good enough.
So I'm saying like,
So
I would have been happy where Tom Cruise is just like, oh no, I made it too far back,
Right.
and that's that.
It's like, shit.
No.
Stuck in time. Woo.
Or like if he pretty much just had to redo it again.
Oh
and
yeah,
again. That would have been great.
By the way, that blood thing, totally bullshit.
They had to do with something. I don't care.
It's a fucking plot hole. That's what it is.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
I didn't care.
It's true to the source material. It doesn't matter.
How many times have
Even
you
if
been?
Even if the source material is totally bullshit.
How many times in fiction have you mixed your blood with the blood of some super ding and you got super
It's radioactive. Yeah, no, it's like now it's like genetic engineering. You know, like genetic engineering is yesterday's falling in a vat of radioactive goo. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? Come on.
I don't care anymore.
All right, so
I accept it.
So the thing I would change is Emily Blunt had a sword, and they didn't put any emphasis on it because it wasn't a big fucking axe.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like
Big fucking axe.
you had a problem with her having a sword over an axe.
Yes. Because the axe was cool.
Okay.
And he had the engineer in the manga make an axe for him, and they both were wielding axes and just slaughtering them. Like together, they would just be like, and they'd do like moves where they'd cross over and like kill the ones on each other's lefts and rights.
Okay.
Yeah. It was it was way cooler with the axes.
I don't understand how they couldn't make it off the beach if they've died that many times. Because she was not following his instructions properly. Why didn't they try to find
She
another?
forgot the trailer.
Okay, why didn't they try to find another thing and then just smear blood all over them? It's like, yay!
Because they said it was like 1 in a million chances of finding one.
Well, then if you die a million times until you're like, hey, I found the thing, and then you just,
right.
And then you got 2 people that can do the time travel jumpy thing.
Yeah, that is another freaking pothole. But anyways, still, I'm gonna stick with the axe thing because I wanted to
just keep dying until you find the shiny, and then you shoot it. When you blow each other's brains out, then you have more people that have the shiny powers, and then you have an army of shiny people to take on the giant brain to win the fucking thing.
This is Hollywood sci-fi for you. This is not. This is the reason the manga is just a little better. Like not a lot better, but like enough better where it's like, yeah.
Die till you find the shiny.
They're definitely separate things.
Since you're
with the same concept.
Since you're at a static quick save, blow your brains out till you find the shiny. That's it. Blow your brains out till you find the shiny. It's like Pokemon.
All right, well, that's it.
Pokemon. Blow your brains out till you find the shiny kids.
It's time to reset. Alright, later guys. Quick save.